I have this piece of olive wood, but unfortunately it has a pretty bad knot in it. So I'm going to try to use some epoxy and fill it so I could use it for a future project. First I take it to the belt sander and I sand the edge and the side with the knot on it. I use some masking tape to tape off the sides so when I fill it with epoxy it doesn't drip everywhere. I use a little more tape on the top edge as an overhang so when I pour it on it doesn't drip over the edge, and you can see that here. I always wear a respirator when I mix the epoxy because it smells like crap and it's probably not good for you. I'm using 2-part epoxy, so I pour some in a cup and then I add the hardener to it and I mix it up really good with a small paintbrush. Once it's mixed up, I pour it on and then spread it around using the paintbrush, and I put a little bit more than is needed just to make sure it fills in all the cracks. Once I make sure all the epoxy is in the cracks, I set it aside to dry overnight. The next day I take a block plane and start shaving the epoxy flush with the surface. I use a clamp to hold down the piece of wood, but this had limited success because I got frustrated and just took the piece of wood to the belt sander. I'm using the block of wood for a later cutting board project, and I really like how the epoxy came out, so I'm hoping I can incorporate it in it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.